So for today's video, I'm gonna do a cornrow style on the scalp braids. I'm really excited to show you guys this style because I've been doing a lot of box braids lately, which is cool, but it's a pretty easy style. Like it's like a classic too, like it just always looks good. It's a good go-to. But I feel like the most challenge when I have a cornrow style on the scalp braids. So here I am just pre-sectioning his hair so that way I could just, go from one braid to the next, just make it a little bit easier for myself. So I'm using my firm hold gel to get these parts super clean. And like I say in all my other videos, go over the parts as many times as you need to get it as clean as possible because clients really love when you pay attention to like getting the parts just super neat, super clean, very balanced and like proportionate. So then you just mirror it on the other side. The hardest thing is like setting the one side, but then once you get to the other, you just mirror it. It's real easy. And then I split that into two. And then you clip the other side out of the way. After you get it exactly how you want it, clean it up with some gel. I was like running low on clips. I don't know why, but like clips to me are like bobby pins. Like I always like just lose them. Like they just disappear. I don't even know where they go. But yeah, I was running low on clips. I definitely need to get more next time I go to the hair store. And then below that, I'll just use that same part we just did as a guide for the next section. Then I'll just clip the opposite sides out of the way, hit it with some Shine and Jam around the perimeter after my firm hold gel, of course. And after that, I kind of flick it with the comb and like flick it up towards you. So that way it's just like easier to pick the hair up. And then I'm going in with my braiding rings that I just got. I'm trying these out because I took a class with another girl that works in my building. She's really good at braids. She was telling me to try them out. And they make it easier to like do like stitch braiding and like, cornrow styles because you kind of like scoop the hair with the tip that's on the ring and you just keep doing that throughout the whole section. You can start on the left or you can start on the right and just, scoop it about halfway and then put it under the braid in the middle and do the same thing on the other side. Repeat that pattern all throughout that section. And then as we get further down and closer to the other section, I braid it a little bit down and then I just start grabbing parts from the other section and doing the same thing I did on the top. And then just follow it, just braid it all the way down. I put rubber bands on the end of his hair because his curl pattern isn't like tight enough to lock into place. So I always secure it with like a rubber band. The hair elastics, not like a rubber band, but yeah, the hair elastics. And then you just mirror, you do the same thing on the other side. I like these rings. I think that they're good. However, I have like really skinny fingers and like they just kept sliding down. Like, I don't know if you could see it in the video, but yeah, it just kept sliding down and down and I just kept having to like readjust it. They do have some where it's like you can adjust the band on it to make it fit your finger better, but I think I need to order like an extra small or something because it just kept sliding down. But other than that, it made the braids come out like super neat, super clean. I really like how it came out. So in this video, I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to go about on the scalp braids. That was the first way. And here I'm just doing the same sectioning that I did for the back. It's just we're on a different part of the head. So you could just follow along while I'm doing that. But yeah, I really wanted to show you guys like multiple ways of doing these braids. So as you can see here, I'm actually pre-parting the hair with a comb, grabbing small sections, and then I'll put it like, to the left, and then I'll take another section, and then I'll flip it to the other side, to the right, and then I'll just keep doing that all throughout that entire box that I created. This method I learned from another YouTuber, and it works. It helps me to get it done faster. So as you can see, I start out with my 3 in the front, and then as I go down, I just grab a little bit from each side and add it, and then go under the middle, same thing, all throughout that whole section. And then the other part is already, there, it's already ready. So you can just go from the top to the bottom. I do like this method a lot too, because I feel like it just comes out like really clean every time. And here I'm trying with the braiding rings again. Because I like them and I think it's a really great idea. I just wish that my fingers were like a little bit thicker so that way it would work better for me. But I'm going to try again to order another pair, maybe just order like an extra small pair, one that I could still adjust to. Because I know sometimes when you say extra small, it's like really, really small. So, we'll see how it goes the second time around. But it's cute too. It's like kind of like a rainbow color. I like it. And I'll leave the link below in the description box too, if you guys are interested in getting it. And if you get it, DM me on Instagram or write in the comments and let me know how you feel, if it made it easier for you or if it was an obstacle. I like it. This style was really, really fun to do. He let me have creative freedom, so shout out to Derek. And here we are in the top, so I'm just sectioning it down the middle. Go in a little bit to perfect your parts. Go over it as many times as you need to. Remember, clients love clean parts, so, just get in there, make it clean. So I divide it into like 3 big sections, left, right, and then in the back. And then I do the same sectioning that I've done all over the whole head. There I pre-parted it like I just showed you, and then I'm going in and doing my thing and braiding it down, connecting it to the other side, to the lower side. And then it's the same thing when you do the other corner and match it to the opposite one. You just put it over that braid. Okay, we are finally at the top. So I'm starting that braid like I started every other braid, with 3 sections, and then crossing, the left and the right to the middle. And here, instead of pre-sectioning or using the rings, this is a third method. I am just scooping it up with my fingers on each side and then putting it under the braid in the middle, repeating the same process on the other side. So yeah, I'm just sectioning this one as I go. I think that this might be like the fastest way to do it. However, sometimes when I do it this way, I feel like I have to like comb it like 1,000 times. I really like the ring method the best. I just need to find the proper size for it. But yeah, so now you have 3 different ways in which you could do cornrows on the scalp braids. So I really hope that you guys learned a few things from this video and got some takeaways. So after his braids, I of course did the cut, because if you're my client, I only do braids with the haircut. That's my little rule, since I'm a barberess first. But yeah, so I did his cut, but I wanted the main focus of this video to be the 3 methods of braiding that I do. So yeah, here it is. Spin him around, give you a couple different angles. He really liked this style, and then it's cool because, they kind of hang down like in the front and the sides of the hair too. So, a little something different. I always put mousse on, and then I go in with the blow dryer just to like smooth it in and like lock it in there real good. And here is the final look. I had so much fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments.